Hello everyone, my name is Salim and welcome to the Mini Markets Breakdown Analysis for Tuesday the 28th of February 2023. We'll be breaking down the chart and we'll show you the exact zones where price could close above for potential buys or close below for potential sells as well. So looking at previous daily candle closing bullish at 164, 170, respecting the daily support that was formed on Friday and breaking above this daily resistance that was formed on Wednesday the 22nd of February last week. Now dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, and what we can see is we have the most recent 4-hour resistance at 164, 220. Our most recent 4-hour support is at 162, 760. Dropping down to the hourly time frame, we have a new hourly support at 163, 430. We can adjust our resistance on the hourly time frame to 164, 300. Dropping down to the 30-minute time frame, a little adjustment to the 164, 320 on the 30-minute time frame, and then we have this new level of support at 163, 620. Now dropping down to the 15-minute time frame, and what we can see is we've got this recent 15-minute strong support. That's at 164, 080. Now I could see this as a potential no trade zone to look for buys. Let's say if price breaks above the previous daily high at 164, 340, there's a higher probability for price to continue bullish, knowing that the previous daily candle closed bullish, breaking above the daily resistance, the previous daily resistance. So what we know is usually price continue, but also we need to remember that the monthly candles coming to an end on Tuesdays. So we could possibly reject, we could possibly consolidate, so we just have to be really cautious on the last day of this monthly candle. So for potential sells, this where the price is trading at the minute is really close to where we could look for potential sells. So I'm going to look on the 30-minute time frame, and what I can see is this is a previous 30-minute resistance. Let's say adjusting this to this level, and then what I found is if price close below this previous hourly candle, that means it's also breaking below this rejection wick, and it's also closing below this previous 1 hour 30-minute resistance. So the probability of price continue bearish is very high. So potentially we could look for sells below 163, 880, and this is going to be our no trade zone. Just going to identify it with these just over here. We're just going to put the rectangle just so it's easy to visualize as usual, and this is going to be our no trade zone. So now to look for potential buys, and going back to the daily, actually going back to the monthly, just a quick preview again. Monthly bullish, monthly approaching this previous weekly support. Now we have this previous weekly support as well at 165, 070. Dropping down to the daily time frame, and what we can see is we have this previous daily support at 165.050 again. That was formed on the 5th of December 2022. Dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, and let's have a look what we can see on the left. So we have this previous 4-hour support formed on the 4th of December. But I did have a look, and I think there is on the 4th of December. Let's have a look. And what we can see is we've got this previous 1 hour support. So possibly I would say the first target for buys would be 164, 850, targeting this previous hourly support. Our second target for buys, going back to the daily, to the weekly, we could say the second target could be this weekly weekly previous support that was formed on the 5th of December at 165.050. So I know this is not a really big range, but again, as the monthly coming to a close, we're not really expecting I'm not expecting a big move. I'm waiting for a new candle to form. I'm going to take it easy on that. So now to look for sells, the first thing we can see is we've got this previous daily resistance dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, and we can see this previous 4-hour resistance dropping down to the hourly time frame. we have this 1 hour support, on a 30-minute time frame, we have this 30-minute support. So I'm just going to go based on the high time frame, and I'd say the first target for sells would be this daily previous resistance that was formed on the on Wednesday, the 22nd of February. Our second target for sells, the first target is 163.530. The second target would be, we have this hourly support. This is a decent 30-minute support at 163.220. So this is going to be our second target for sells.